Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I told you the Ukrainians will continue to try to hit targets inside Russia, and it's not a genius statement anyway, but what I think they will eventually do, they will hit or will try to hit Moscow. I wonder how Russia will retaliate when that will happen, because it's going to happen. And in the meantime, the Ukrainians are hitting towns in Russia proper. So let's see what's going on here. This article comes from Ukrainska Pravda, and you can find it in other outlets as well. This article comes from December 14th, which is today, and this is the title. Russia claims missiles, plural, were shot down over Klinsky, but one village is left with no electricity. I verified, I looked on a map to see where Klinsky is, and it is, Russia is a little bit of a west like this, and in Belarus. So Belarus is, like this is Belarus, and Russia is a little part like that inside. So right in that thing, it's a place where you have Ukraine in the south, their little thing in Belarus is right there. It's northeast of Kiev and southeast of Minsk. And I want to make sure that this is in Russia proper, not in the new acquired territories. Alexander Bogomaz, the governor of Russia's southern Bryansk Oblast, has claimed that Russia's air defense system shot down missiles over the town of Klinsky. This is according to Bogomaz on Telegram. Bogomaz, citing the operative services, claimed that the air defense system was activated in the town of Klinsky. He said Russian forces shot down missiles launched by the armed forces of Ukraine. Quote, fragments of the missiles shot down by the air defense have disrupted the electricity supply to the village of Ardon in the town district of Klinsky. As soon as emergency crews received access to conduct repair works, consumers will be switched to another transmission line. Background: on December 13th, Alexander Bogomaz, the governor of Bryansk Oblast in Russia, claimed that a missile had been launched on the town of Klinsky at night and blamed the armed forces of Ukraine. It was subsequently revealed that an explosion had occurred in the town of Klinsky and an armored vehicle was overturned by the blast wave. OSINT investigators discovered that a military equipment parking area was struck. So, are you going to do anything about it? No? Then, okay, thank you for the information. Have a nice day. Putin showed up, if you remember, a few days ago. When was that? 2 days ago. I can't remember the context. When he stated that when the missiles come, if missiles will come towards Russia, he's going to retaliate with thousands of missiles. Now, I'm not sure if that referred to the nuclear weapons or to conventional weapons. But what if these guys, what's going on here? What if these guys, which is Ukraine, which I think is entitled to do what they're doing, decides to, let's say Ukraine decides to hit Moscow, then what? First, you don't do anything. And the second one, you start, I would think, indiscriminately kill and destroy Kiev. I think that would be the consequence of such an attack. I think, and I think they have the ability, the military capability to do that. So, as I said, I know the Ukrainians will try to do that, And the Russians, I think, they will retaliate like that. They will not stay like weasels. Well, this is the news regarding this little piece. And as I said before, I think the Ukrainians, not that I give them the permission, but I don't see any problem, like from a moral standpoint, why they should not or should not be allowed to do what the Russians are doing. The Russians are blowing up, towns and cities, and they like it or not, their civilians are killed. So even if the Russians say, well, the reality is, you see, rockets and missiles and craters in the cities, and I don't think that's Ukrainians shooting at themselves all the time, if you know what I mean. So if that happens over there, I don't see why the Ukrainians could not return the favor. Not that I want them to do that, because it's civilians, but as I said, from a moral standpoint, I think it's fair game. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.